Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about why you keep saying that you want to escape reality and go look at porn and masturbate, and ultimately why this is holding you back and changing your brain, rebooting yourself from this addiction, and ultimately stepping into the life that you know you were created to live. And then what do you need to do to change your perception and stop saying this to yourself? But before we get into today's video, guys, let me remind you who we are and what we do here. My name is Frank Rich, CEO, founder, and head coach at Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men break free from the shackles of porn addiction through the power of faith and fitness. Now, we do that in a handful of different ways. First off, right here on this YouTube channel, we are releasing new videos every single day, Monday through Friday at this point. So if you're new to the channel and haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there, but also make sure to turn those post notifications on so you are notified every single time a new video is released. And secondly, for you guys that are in the early stages of identifying some of the problems that porn has had on your life, and you're curious about what life could look like for you once you've been able to remove this habit out of your life, make sure to download our free ebook. It's a 7-step guide to living life without porn, where we walk you through the exact process about how to identify where and how porn is negatively impacting you, how to then build a productive and proactive plan to get you out of the depths of this addiction. But then what do you need to do to hold yourself accountable and execute upon this plan every single day until your life is fully changed, you're rebooted from pornography and living the life that you were created to live. So that's a 7-step guide to living life without porn. I'm gonna link it down in there, first pinned comment below. So after today's video, guys, make sure to check out that link and download our free ebook. But let's get back to today's video, guys. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm looking at porn, or the reason I always continue to go back is because I just need to escape reality for a brief moment. Maybe you said this to yourself, maybe you've thought this and never actually verbalized it, or maybe hearing this is the first time you're actually putting things together, realizing, wow, I am actually trying to get out of the real world. I am actually trying to escape reality and live in this artificial world, because when we think about it, that ultimately that's what it is. There's sex, there's intimacy, there's relationships in the real world, in the present with other human beings. And then there's what we believe we're getting through the artificial world. There's what we believe we get through the fake sex, through the fake stimulus. You know, I dropped a line on my Instagram a few months back that if you continue to look at what's fake for too long, you'll begin to find what's wrong with the real, or something along those lines. I think I might have misquoted myself a little bit there. I'll put the post right here. But if you continue to look at what's fake for too long, you'll begin to notice what's wrong with what's real. So the fact that we're escaping our own reality isn't the first problem in and of itself, because this is where we live. We live in the real world. We live in reality. Now, it's okay, video games, TV, needing to kind of have a place to go decompress, to go relax and allow our minds to reset is okay. But when it's framed in the way of, I need to escape reality, I need to get out of what I'm currently going through. So this is holding you back. And the first thing we need to do is really need to get clear on what are we running from? What are we afraid of? This is facing of your fears. This is a life principle. If you haven't developed the skill of facing your fears yet in life, then the first place we need to start is addressing this problem right now. But the fact that we're running from what we're afraid of, the fact that we're running from what we're fearful of, is going to hold us back, not just in removing porn, but it's going to hold us back from truly stepping into our life's purpose, from truly stepping into what we were created to do in this world. Now, I find a lot of guys struggle because they don't have a plan, they don't have a vision in their life. Okay, when you don't have something that you're living for, when you don't have something that is pulling you out of bed every morning, when you don't have something that's keeping you focused on reality, on the world that you're living, then the ability to escape reality is very simple. So I think the first thing, if you keep saying this to yourself, the first thing you need to do if you're constantly escaping reality is you got to get clear on your life's vision. You got to get clear on your life's plan. Who is the man that you're trying to become? What are you trying to create, and what are you trying to do, and what kind of impact are you trying to have on this world? When you get clear on that, when you get clear on this is who I am and this is who I'm becoming, and you're really set on that, you don't want to escape the reality. Now, you'll know that in the pursuit of your goals, in the pursuit of your life's path, there will come challenges and there will come obstacles. But a person that's living with intention, a person that's living with purpose, embraces those challenges, embraces the fear, because they know on the other side of what I'm running from, on the other side of what I'm afraid of, is really my true greatness. Real quick, I'll just kind of share with you, my own personal experience with this. I've been very open and transparent with you guys about the struggles, of pornography that I had for close to 20 years. I'm not doing this work. I don't do these videos because they're fun, although they are fun. I have passion in what I talk about. But my mission, my life's work now is dedicated because I saw the result. I saw the fruit of actually getting through this, of getting free from this addiction. But when I first was going through this and I contemplated like starting the podcast, putting the first video out there, I was afraid of, I was very fearful of doing it. But when I stepped in and I embraced that fear and I began to share my own success, but what worked for me and what's proven, through science, and unlocked this incredible, new life's discovery for me, this incredible mission where now our podcast is growing, our the YouTube channel here is growing, our coaching business and platform is growing far beyond what I ever thought it was truly going to be able to do. But it was not in the escaping of it. It was in actually turning to the fear and taking it face on and literally running directly at it. So if you keep running from it, if you keep escaping your reality, well, first and foremost, know that once you're done, once you've viewed the porn, once you've masturbated, eventually you're going to have to return back to reality, or you're going to live in a fantasy world for the remainder of your life. So knowing the fact that you need to return back to reality, wouldn't a wise decision be not to escape it, not to run from it, but to actually look at what we're running from, to actually look at what is challenging us, to actually look at what we're afraid of, and then address those things? Wouldn't that be a more wise decision? Wouldn't that be a quicker path to your freedom, as opposed to the constant relapse, recovery cycle, guilt, shame over and over? I'm escaping reality. Now I can't believe what I just did. Now I'm going to live in the guilt and shame for the next 7 days. And when I'm done, feeling bad for myself, the only thing that's going to make me feel good again is another escaping of reality. You see how it's a vicious cycle over and over and over and over again? Now you get clear on who you are. You get clear on who you want to be. You create a path, you create a vision for your life, and then you wake up every day because that vision is great enough to pull you out of bed, but you wake up every day with one purpose: to bring you closer to that man that you're trying to become. And in doing that, the need to escape reality will diminish. The need to escape reality will disappear, because living in the present moment is the ultimate flow state. Living in the state of becoming the man that we were created to be is the greatest joy on this earth. Now, how do you get there, guys? Download the free ebook. It's a 7-step guide to living like porn. We actually walk you through the exact process on how to create a vision for your life. Guys, this is the same formula that we use with our students here at Rebuilt Recovery. It's one of the 7 steps on how to get very clear on who you're trying to become and who you don't want to be. So that's a 7-step guide to living life with porn. Make sure to download it, like I said, after you watch today's videos. But if you're new to the channel and haven't done so yet, like I said, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. But Frank Chris from Rebuilt Recovery, helping you get really clear on why escaping reality to watch porn is going to hold you back from becoming the man that you're created to be, and ultimately keep you shackled to this addiction of pornography forever. Frank Chris from Ebook Recovery. I'll see you guys on the other side.